Today I fucked up by accidentally proposing in a Home Depot. My girlfriend and I were at Home Depot picking out a new shower head. We were joking around, pretending to role-play as boring suburban homeowners. I said something like, "I just want to build a life with you and maybe tile a backsplash someday." She laughed and said, "Wow, that almost sounded like a proposal." So I, being a dramatic idiot, got down on one knee in the plumbing aisle with a washer ring and said, "Will you marry me, babe?" We were laughing until she said yes. Dead serious. Eyes misty. Voice shaking. Yes. Oh my God, yes. I froze. I panicked. I was not proposing. I was pretending. And I just went with it. We're engaged now. Our families know. There's a group chat. I still haven't told her it wasn't real. Too long did not read. Pretended to propose at Home Depot. She thought it was real. Said yes. Now we're accidentally engaged and I'm too scared to explain. Buddy, if you don't want this, you gotta rip this band-aid off now. Op in 2075. Today I fucked up by celebrating my 50th wedding anniversary with a woman I was afraid to break up with after a joke proposal. Maybe she knew you were joking and now you're both playing high-stakes marriage chicken. Dumbass. Now is the time to ask yourself if you want to get married or not. Just don't post it on the internet where somebody will see it. Today I fucked up by not realizing iMessages were being delivered to my iPad and my kids were reading my texts. So first off, Apple, what the fuck? Why the hell does an iPad get text messages on it? Apparently I'm a 40-year-old dumbass who didn't know that was a thing. I'm new to Apple's ecosystem. I got a new iPad a few weeks ago and signed in with my Apple account. I rarely use it. I learned shortly after getting it that I hate tablets and prefer a laptop. So my kids watch Netflix and stuff on it. My wife and I are in our early 40s and been married 20 years this July. We have 3 kids, 12, 10, 8. Oldest is a girl, the other 2 boys. They're out of school for summer and we're apparently watching my iPad this morning. My wife works from home. Today I'm at work and thinking about her and so I sent a message joking but also not joking. "Hey, let's do some fucking tonight." She responded with a laughing face and said okay. But that was it. I wasn't finished with the conversation. Me. I'm gonna wreck that PSSY. This has been a long day. So get ready. Her. Sure, big talker. You'll probably fall asleep early again. Tears of joy rolling on the floor, laughing tears of joy. Me. Not tonight. Tonight is a good night for fucking and sucking. Norm Macdonald's reference. That was pretty much it. Now I don't normally talk like this. I was just trying to be funny and risque. My kids have certainly never heard me say any of those words. But a few minutes later. Her. Did you know the kids are on your iPad? And did you know your texts are going to the iPad? 'Cause they just read those messages. I have no idea how to look them in the eyes when I get home. My precious 12-year-old daughter thinks I'm a degenerate. All 3 of them will be telling their spouses about this someday. It's like I just created a lifelong memory, just like we all have certain memories from our childhood we don't want to have. Too long did not read. I sent my wife some racy sexual text messages and my kids were on my iPad. The texts were being delivered to the iPad and they saw all of them. They'll never unsee them. If this is the worst story they have to share, I think you're doing something right. Definitely give yourself some grace. But also, I am secondhand dying inside for you. Yeah, iPads have gotten messages almost forever. You can turn it off if you want. Probably a good time to tell you that your texts also go to your MacBook, if you have one. You can turn this off by stopping messages from being forwarded on your phone, and shutting iMessages off on your iPad. So perhaps don't let your kids use your logins winking face. My kids have iPads but their iPads are set up. Logged in as my wife but with sub-accounts for the kids. Using screen time to disable almost every app. The apps that aren't disabled have time of day and or total daily usage limits, 60 mail for chess.com, 25 mail for Minecraft, 30 mail for crossword puzzler. All the kids' filters on all the ad tracking stuff disabled on my router. I have those devices selected and tagged as used by kids, so they have limited access to the web. Well, at least they weren't pictures. That might cost you some therapy. LMAO. Let this be a lesson to read setup screens and to read and pay attention to things that pop up on your phone. The iPad tells you about iMessage when you were setting it up, and your iPhone will have had an obnoxious pop-up telling you iMessages were being delivered to another device. Today I fucked up withdrawing $800 instead of 800 Mexican pesos. I am not American. I am not Mexican. I am simply a dumb tourist. I wanted to get 800 pesos, which is like $40. I go to the ATM. I don't read anything because I'm in a hurry. I type 800. And then the horror. I think I actually broke the machine. I ended up with fucking 800 American dollars. Cash was literally fucking flying because of course there was wind. At the end I got $680. If you are in Los Cabos and found $120 in the street, well, you can thank me. Or maybe the machine just didn't have that amount of cash, I don't know. I certainly miss $800 on my bank account though. I have 680 American dollars. I have no fucking idea what I will do with it. I have a trauma of ATM now and I still can't believe this actually happened. How it's even possible that it happened. Too long did not read. I fucked up, withdrawing $800 because I didn't notice it was an American dollar ATM and not a Mexican peso one. Edit. I know it sounds fake and it's not really a proof, but here, it's a picture of the tragedy. How do you not know if $120 blew away or the machine didn't give it to you? I've never encountered an ATM that didn't hold the cash securely because they have a mechanism to take the money back if it isn't collected within a particular time frame. So I mean, losing 120 sucks, but I have no fucking idea what I will do with it. Maybe just deposit it back? What am I missing? Don't get mugged. There is either nothing here or just this link. Oh Dios mío. I'm not Mexican, I just like saying that when the opportunity arises. Sorry for your loss. Today I fucked up. Someone is threatening to leak a private video of me. I'm in a really stressful and scary situation. A few days ago, someone online tricked me into sharing a private video. Now they're threatening to leak it to my Instagram followers unless I give them what they want. I don't know if they've actually uploaded it or are bluffing, but they mentioned something about using a site like SendVid to share the video. I no longer have access to the chat, and I don't have a link to the video. They're using fear to control me, and I'm really panicking. I haven't told anyone in my life yet because I feel ashamed, but I want to do the right thing and stop this before it spreads or ruins my life. I've already read that this is called sextortion, and that it's a serious criminal offense in the UK. But I'm not sure what my next steps should be. Has anyone here been through this and can offer advice? How likely is it they'll follow through? Will the video be taken down if I don't have a link? Too long did not read. Today I fucked up. Someone is threatening to leak a private video of me. Whatever you do, don't pay them. You just become a piggy bank and more threats will follow. Good luck. Tell whoever it is you're underage. If you pay, they'll just do the same thing, asking for more. Tell them you forwarded every piece of information to your local FBI, or equivalent, office and they advised you to no longer contact them. Worst case, they do leak it, but you didn't pay them to do so. Is this someone you know in real life or an internet stranger? First things first, contact the police, contact authorities, and assume your shit is already leaked. Generally you don't give them anything because what's to stop them from blackmailing you forever going forward? There's literally no guarantee that they won't or can't do anything with your shit. Eat the embarrassment and move on.